Hi everyone. So I did something a little scary and exciting all at the same time. I ordered a mystery box from Lion Brand Yarn, and it's supposed to be here on Wednesday, and I'm very excited to see what's inside. Mystery boxes can be such a gamble. Like, you're really purchasing the box for the mystery, for the surprise, and for the fun of it. But I'm also hoping that there's some yarn in there that I would want to use and that I could get some different ideas from. So those are my goals in the mystery box, and we will see if that actually happens. That being said, welcome back to Melody Crochet Nook. My name is Beth, and I'm just excited. I guess it's just been a good day. So anyway, I also have this Get to Know Me tag. And I thought it would be fun to go through a couple of the questions and yeah, I guess just get to know me a little bit better. So I'll just do a quick introduction because it covers quite a few of these questions. So my name's Beth. I'm married. I have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. The boy is sandwiched in the middle. So then the first question on here is, am I right-handed or left-handed? I am right-handed, and who taught me to crochet? It first started when I was about 6 years old. My grandma on my dad's side taught me how to do like the chain. Just making the foundation chain, and then because I was so young I didn't understand how to do the rest of it, so yeah, that pretty much was it until I got into college. And I had a coworker, I worked at Hallmark, and I had a coworker who was left-handed and she knew how to crochet, so I asked her to help me learn. And because she was left-handed, I was wrapping the yarn. I was doing yarn under instead of yarn over for the first couple years, I think, until someone was, I think it was my aunt, she's like, you're wrapping it different. So it was good that I learned that I was doing it wrong, and I was able to get a lot better because of that. So how do I hold my hook? I hold my hook like, I guess like a knife. So apparently there's like 2 main ways that people hold hooks. Like, one is like a pencil, and the other is like a knife, like you're chopping. And I hold it with like a knife, I guess. It's the easiest way to explain it. But I'm also one of those people that hold their pencil on the ring finger and not the middle finger. So I've always done things just a little bit differently. And then I don't actually even wrap my yarn around this hand. Trying to find an example. Okay. So I hold it as close to the project as I can so that I can just kind of stay close to my work, and it becomes a lot easier and quicker, in my opinion. Just how I do it, just because it I forgot what stitch I'm doing. Sorry, now I'm all distracted. Tell me, are you like that too? Do you get distracted by yarn very easily? So yeah, I pretty much just grip the hook like this, and then I hold my yarn close to the project, and then just, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how to explain that other than I just do what works for me. Oh, and this is a bucket hat that I'm working on for my daughter. I just started it the other day with other projects going on too. So yeah, it's really cute though. Okay. What is your favorite yarn? That's a tough one because pretty much anything that's soft and squishy. I would say velvet is one of my favorites. I have a whole bucket of it over here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this whole bucket is all velvet yarn. But I also really have been enjoying the Bernat blanket, but the Bernat baby blanket dappled, because it's very soft. It's softer than the just Bernat blanket, and I love it. It made these adorable little baby bear hats, and they're so soft. So those are definitely my two favorite yarns to work with, and anything colorful. Yeah, because I'm also using down here Lion Brand Mandala. Yeah, the Lion Brand Mandala, and it's just so colorful and pretty. Okay. What do you do when crocheting? I will typically either watch a YouTube video or watch Heartland, and Heartland just came out with their new season here in the States on Up Faith and Family. So every Thursday I will watch that. Otherwise, I might sit in darkness. Not darkness, but in silence. Or sometimes I'm just sitting in my car crocheting. If I get somewhere 5 minutes early or something, I'll just sit there and crochet for a little bit. My favorite crochet stitch, I don't know. With amigurumi, obviously it's the single crochet. Double crochet it might be my favorite, because you get into this pattern and this rhythm, and it's really easy to just continue on and keep going and going and going. But I really slip up with the double crochet, half double crochet slip stitch. That one is really challenging for me. Because I can't get into a really good rhythm of it unless I have a specific hook. Like, for example, on the velvet yarn, it's really hard to not drop the stitches off of my hook if I'm using a rounded hook, like the boy hooks. I love the boy hooks for every single yarn except for velvet. I have to use the Susan Bates type of hook, where it's kind of sharper and it holds the yarn onto the hook a lot better for me, for the way I crochet. My favorite thing to crochet, and that one's tricky too, because I love the amigurumis, and I love crocheting like the velvet beanies and headbands and things like that. With the velvet, I'm gonna say the beanie is my favorite, and for amigurumi, well, okay, so my favorite amigurumi to crochet, especially right now, it's a snowman. have these two snowmen. Oops, and the hat fell off. And I'm just in love with these little snowmen. They're so much fun. They're so cute. And I'm going to be making a whole lot more. I did find a couple other patterns for snowmen, and I'm going to try them. I'm going to try out those patterns as well and see which ones I like the best, and I'll probably just make a bunch of a few different ones. My favorite color. I have a favorite color for a lot of different types of things. However, I'm gonna have to say this peach, or like a little pinkier peach color, and rose gold is probably my favorite. Like the contrast between this green and, or maybe not the contrast, the combination of this green and this coral apricot peach color, it's my favorite. I don't know, this was such a fun little amigurumi to crochet as well, and when I have time I will definitely be crocheting more. Other than that, rose gold is one of my definitely one of my favorites, but purples and blues and grays with orange, grays with other colors, I don't have a favorite color. Okay, so my favorite food. This is a tricky one because last year I would have said Thai food was my favorite, but Thai food or Mexican. But since my eating has changed a lot in the last year, I can't have Thai food anymore. I'm gonna have to look up different ways to have Thai food because it's really, really good. But there's so much sugar and carbs in it that I can't have it anymore. So yeah, Thai food, but then Mexican food. So like, I just like the spiciness, but flavorful spicy, not just spice, not just it being spicy for the heat. My least favorite yarn. I hate to say it, but it's cotton. I have a lot and I use it, but it's my least favorite. It just, maybe I haven't found the right cotton, but this is like Lily Sugar and Cream. And then I also have the Dollar Tree cotton, all that. The reason I don't like it is it's kind of just rough on my hands. So I need to use it with like lotion, but I don't want to transfer the lotion onto the yarn, and I don't know. I'm using it right now for a project and I love how the cotton turns out in the projects, so I continue to use it. It's just not a fun yarn for me to use. The last question on here is, where do I live? I live in Oregon. I live in a small town of Oregon and I love it here. I grew up in Southern California, so having the change of Southern California where it's so busy and fast paced, and then moving to Oregon has been such a big change and such a blessing. I definitely love it up here. Those are the get to know me questions, and I am definitely looking forward to getting that box of yarn from Lion Brand. I will record a unboxing video of that. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you all have a great day. And before I forget, let's do the verse for today. We are almost in the last of the Beatitudes. We are in verse 10. We're in Matthew 5, and now verse 10. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And again, I'll read verses 3 through 10 now. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. And blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And I love that. Like, it's when we are persecuted for standing up for the right thing, for God, for who He is, God rewards that. He desires us to love Him and just tell others about Him no matter what. This earth is not our home, and we just have to remember that we're not home. We're not supposed to be comfortable here. And so, yeah, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Heaven is our home. Heaven is our forever home. And we just have to continue to look forward to being with the Lord and focusing on what the Lord says in all of it. So yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me. Leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe if this is your type of video, and we will see you next time. All right, bye.